Good evening everyone, and welcome to this exclusive workshop on Volza. We are thrilled to have you with us today.
Absolutely. We have got an exciting session lined up, and in the next 45 minutes, we will be diving deep into Volza's powerful feature and showing you exactly how you can leverage them for your business growth.
My name is Sakshi Bali, and with me I have Mr. Rohit Kumar today. Will be our host for today. Now, just before we jump into the workshop, let's make a little interactive session. In the chat box, let us know where are you joining us from. We would love to know what city or country you are in right now.
As we have said, the chat box is completely open for you.
Great. I can see that few of you have joined us from Gurugram, Mohali. Even we have customers and from EU, Dubai, UAE. Great.
There are participants who have joined from Sweden as well. Thank you for your participation. It's always great to see so many people from different places joining in. Now, let's deep dive into a bit about Volza. For those who are new to our platform, Volza is a UAE based entity, and that's a SaaS based platform that provides global import export trade intelligence across 200 plus countries with just one single subscription. You got access to everything, that is, buyers, suppliers, shipment details, market trends, and much more.
Exactly. And whether you're looking to expand your network or discover new opportunities, Volza has got you covered. In last workshop, we have discussed how to log in and navigate the platform, how to perform live searches for your product or maybe your company or any competitor of yours, exploring the powerful dashboards and how to analyze the data we have discussed. We have also discussed how you can save, share, and download valuable insights. Even we have discussed how you can do the team collaboration, user management, and support features that we have in Volza. The recordings of the same are available at app.volza.com at homepage under workshop option. In today's session, we will learn and understand the analysis and summaries that we have in Volza. We would also be understanding the different kind of dashboards and their uses in report makings. We'll try to find out how about the contact details of the DMUs in our contact parser feature. And last but not the least, we'll get some insight on company transaction history, including the export and import full profiles of the company.
Thank you so much, Sakshi, for giving us the brief what we are going to cover today and what we have covered in our past session. As the chat option is completely open for our participants, please tell us about the HS code, the product line that you are looking for, buyers, suppliers, or both. Also, if you have any queries in the between of the session, you can drop it in the Q&A section as well as on chat. We'll happy to answer your queries.
So Mr. Devesh has provided a particular HSN code for the European buyers. Mr. Devesh, I would request you to schedule an walkthrough with us so that we can personalize the session. Okay. So I'm just presenting my screen to showcase you all that how you can book a walkthrough with us for a tailor-made or a customized session. Screen is visible, Rohit?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So as you know that once you log into Volza homepage, you'll land on this kind of page. So we already mentioned that if you want to check the recordings of any workshop, you can just click on this workshop option. It will redirect you to this kind of page. And from here, you can check the recorded workshops. These are the snippets of the workshops that we had in past. Also, after the session, if you're left with any of your queries and you want to customize session with our team, you can just simply go on the schedule a walkthrough option and schedule a tailor-made session for you. You just simply need to click on here. You need to select your preferred dates and your time. Fill in all the details that are required here. Click on schedule appointment. The moment you click on schedule appointment, you'll get a confirmation on your screen. So this is how you can book a session with us. Now, taking you all to the dashboards that we have in Volza. So you all must have noticed that after applying any query, you came across all these kind of dashboards that are available. Some of you might be using it to the 100% potential, and there might be few cases wherein you have not explored all the dashboards that Volza have. Now, after searching the data, you'll come across the shipment tab. Okay. Herein you can see that all the details are mentioned, that what is the date, HSN code, product, shipper, consignee, statistical information, port details, and all. Coming to the summary tab that we have as a first dashboard in Volza, you can see here that once you scroll down, you'll see that I have searched for India export data for the HSN code 09 and the product is coffee. Okay. Now there is one more catch here, that whenever you're searching for any product and if the product name is generic, we suggest you and we recommend you to opt for the HSN code combination. Now, in the summary tab, you can see that the first option that we have in Volza is the export performance. You can check the trend analysis for the query that you have applied on the monthly basis, quarterly basis, and yearly basis. If you want, you can make it into tabular format also. So here you can see that the total number of the shipments made in the selected time frame was 6,456, and this is the value that is mentioned here. You can see for the quarters, like in the October, November, December 2025, what all shipments were there and what is their value. And you can check that for rest of the quarters as well. If you want it on the monthly basis, you can check it on monthly basis as well as on the yearly basis. So from this, you can see that the shipment trend has a decline here. Okay. So you can do the trend analysis using this kind of summary reports. Scrolling down, you'll be able to check the HSN codes that are involved in these shipments. There are total 41 HSN codes. Okay. Because I have searched for the chapter, you can get to know about the trend and along with the value and shipment for different kind of HSN codes that are involved in the query that you have applied. Scrolling down, you'll be able to check the buyers that are involved in the transaction. So we can check for the applied query, we have 1,632 buyers. You can see it on the list view. You can also make it on the tabular view. So to check how many shipments were there, what is the total value that they have done, and so on. Along with the buyers, scrolling down, you'll be able to check the supplier details as well in the similar manner. In the similar manner, you can check for country of destination. You also have the option to check for the growth comparison. You can check for compound annual growth rate. You can check for 2025, year to date, 3 months, and 1 month. Okay, scrolling down, we have supply chain intelligence report, that who is buying from whom and then whom they are supplying to. So we can see that for coffee, these are the top suppliers. The NKG India Coffee Private Limited is the top supplier, and he is taking material from these 3 companies as well. Okay. In the similar manner, for the coffee, we can see that these are the top buyers. Louis Dreyfus Company, and again, they are supplying to these 3 companies, Adani, Premium Products, and so on. So in this similar way, you will get to know about the supply chain data for product. You can check the top imports, top exports, to whom they are exporting, from where they are importing, and so on. In the bottom of the page, the last option is for the trading partners. That means the top trading companies that are involved in the import and export of these products. So you can see that the import was done from India, then the export is for Italy, Germany, and so on. So this is all about the summary section that we have. The next dashboard that we have in Volza is the analysis tab. Now, for checking anything into analysis tab, for checking the summaries, what you need to do is you need to save the particular query as a workspace. For saving it as a workspace, you simply need to click on the save option. You just simply need to click on the save option. You can save any workspace with your desired name. The workspace that you have saved will reflect here in this portal. Okay. Now you need to open the workspace here. So I'm just opening a random workspace. Now here you can see that while I go to this analysis tab and refresh here, I'll get a summary here, wherein will show you the relationship between the supplier, the buyer, the country from where they are buying. Now, first of all, I'll deselect everything here. So this analysis tab work on the relationship mechanism, and whatever things you are selecting from here in this sequence, it would apply the query. Okay. First of all, for an example, I'm an exporter and I am interested in knowing about the countries that I can target. And in those countries, what all are the buyers that I can target or I can go for? So first of all, I'll select the shipper, maybe. Okay. So this will showcase me all the suppliers. Now, for an instance, if you want to check for any particular supplier's detail, you can just simply click on the country of destination and then the buyers there. And then I'll select the shipper. Now, for an example, you are an exporter and you want to target new buyers for your product line. So you using this analysis dashboard, you can check that which buyer is working with, like how many buyers, sorry, which supplier is working with, how many buyers they have. So if a buyer or vice versa, if a buyer is dealing with 2 suppliers and there might be a scenario that a buyer is dealing with 10 suppliers. So buyer having a count of 10 suppliers is likely to add new suppliers in his portfolios. So you can target those buyers as well. So this is how you can check for the buyer-supplier relationship. You can also check their value sum. You can check for their standard quantity. From here, you'll get to know that who all could be the buyers whom you can target, who all are buying at a higher rate, what you can offer. So here you can check the average standard unit rates, the record counts. Okay. Now, the most important thing in business is the retention of the buyers, is the frequency of the buying they have. So while clicking on this month, year, or quarter option in the columns here, you'll get to know their monthly buying, their yearly buying, and their quarterly buying. So for an example, I'll click on this quarter option. And once I click on this quarter option, this will expand the results on the quarterly basis. So I'll get to know that this A1 builder is buying from which supplier on a regular basis. Okay. So you just need to scroll in the left and you'll get this kind of report. So you can see that for quarter 1, there is a buying, then for quarter 2 there is no buying for this. So accordingly you can check which buyer has a regular buying frequency and you can target them. So this is all about the analysis dashboard. The next dashboard that we have is the shipper dashboard, taking you all to the shipper dashboard here. Allow me a moment till the page get loaded. Meanwhile, if you have any query, any question, please feel free to write in the chat box. Now, once you click on the shipper option, you'll get this kind of shipper summary report. This report comprises of different names, the top shippers, along with their average unit price, their quantity sum, the quantity sum percent, value sum percent, record count, and record count percent. So basically from quantity sum percent, we mean the proportion of this quantity from the total of this list. So from here, you can identify the shippers. If you are an importer, probably you can identify the shippers who are providing you competitive average unit price. Okay. From here, you'll get a list here. Scrolling down, you'll see that again, we do have an analysis tab here as well for the shipper summary. Now, few of you might be working on different kind of projects. You'll be requiring different kind of data visualization stats for preparing the presentations and all. So in Volza, we do have ready to use dashboards. We do have ready to use charts available for you. So we do have some pre-designed charts here. So you can see that you can check for top 15 shippers by standard quantity and average per unit price. Scrolling down, you have a graph for top 15 shippers on the basis of value USD and average per unit price. And if you want to check the proportion of your business or maybe the proportion that the suppliers are having in the total contribution, we do have pie charts available for you on the basis of value in USD and standard quantity. So you can check for a market stake, market share of any supplier here. So you also believe in the Pareto rule that 80% of your business comes from 20% of your companies, like buyers or maybe suppliers. If you're an importer, then suppliers. If you're an exporter, then buyers. So using this market share report, you'll be able to identify the big companies who hold the big share in the market, and probably you can target those as well. Scrolling down, we do have an option wherein you can check for the top 5 shippers on the basis of average unit price USD by units. Now, these are some pre-designed charts that we have. In case if you want to create your own chart, if you want to edit this particular chart, you can simply go on the setting option and you can customize these charts or as per your preference, as per your requirements. Okay. And if you want to create a new chart, in the bottom, we have an option to create a chart, to add a pivot, to add a summary report here. You just simply need to click on this add chart option. A system pop-up will appear. You need to select the desired chart, the value that you want on x-axis and y-axis. And in just few minutes, you'll be able to customize your preferred charts. You always have the option to download these charts. Even if you want, you can check it into the tabular format as well. You just simply need to click on this conversion option and it will convert it into the tabular format. So this is all about the shipper summary. Do let me know if you have any query, any questions related to this dashboard. In this similar manner, we have this consignee dashboard available with us because we also understand that your persona can be different. You could be an importer, exporter, a logistic company, a research company, and so on. We have different dashboards available for you as per your different requirements. So I'm just skipping this consignee dashboard, or I'll give you a brief, just scrolling this. It is the same that we have discussed in the shipper summary. Here in the consignee summary, you'll get a list of the top consignees along with their average unit price, their value sum, and the graphs that we have discussed in the shipper summary part. You can see that we do have top 15 consignees by standard quantity and average per unit price, and so on. These headings are same that we have discussed in the shipper part. Then we do have country of destination dashboard available with us. So this dashboard is basically of a maximum use for a person who is exploring new countries. So from here, you'll be able to identify the top countries that are there in your product, along with the market share, along with the average unit price that they are importing at. Okay. So from here, even if you are looking to explore new countries, if you are open to explore new markets, you'll get a hint or you'll get all the details here. So for an example, you are dealing with 5 different countries. So here you can see that if your countries are there in the list of top countries or not. Even you can also check that, okay, for an example, you are supplying to XYZ country at a rate 30 average unit price. So here you can see that UAE is already importing at 33. So probably you can target UAE as well. Scrolling down, you'll be able to check for top 15 countries by standard quantity and average per unit price. Again, scrolling down, you'll be able to check. We have all the dashboards available. We have all the charts available for you. Now, here you can see the country's market share on the basis of value in USD and standard quantity. So as I mentioned that if you are planning to explore new countries, you'll get a idea that, okay, these 3 are the countries like here in UAE, United States, and Singapore. These 3 are countries which are holding the maximum share in the market. And so you can identify if you are targeting these 3 countries or not. And if you feel that this is particularly a country that you want to target, you can just go to shipment tab, apply the countries filter, and you'll get to know about the buyer's name as well. And if you are an importer, you'll get to know about the supplier's name as well. This is same for the port of origin. You can check. Now, ports dashboard are important because you might have an idea. You all must have a idea that different products sometimes are imported with different HSN code in order to save the duty. There are few SEZ ports available that have the duty relaxation and all, the taxation relaxation and all. So here from port of origin and port of destination, you can check for the ports, the available ports for your HSN code for your product, which you can also opt for. Okay, so here you can again see the same kind of summary that we have discussed along with the top ports that are available for your HSN code. Do let me know if you have any query, any doubt. if you need any assistance on this summary part that we have discussed on the dashboards that we have discussed. Now, coming to the HSN code, as I mentioned that few companies use different HSN code even for a same product line. So for an example, there are few companies that import toys under HSN code toy, and there are few companies that import plastic toys under HSN code plastic. Okay, so from HSN code, you'll able to get what all HSN codes are used while importing or exporting your product line. And even if you are searching for a competitor or a company name, you'll get to know what all HSN code that particular company is dealing with. So using this HSN code, you'll be able to check for the average unit price, quantity sum, percent, and so on. As I have taken or I have opened a workspace that have searched for this particular HSN code. That's why it is coming as 1 here. The next dashboard that we have in Volza is the time series. The time series basically give you a idea, a trend analysis report that what has been imported, exported, what is the value on monthly, yearly, and quarterly basis. So from here, you can identify the demand for a particular product. Okay, there are certain products that are seasonal in market, so they have demand at a particular time frame. Even if you have made a search using a company name or maybe a competitor name, so you must be aware that few companies have a buying cycle. Okay, so using time series, you'll be able to identify the trend of buying, or if you're checking for any exporter, you'll be able to check the trend for exporting. So here you can see the yearly summary, you can see the quarterly summary here. So you can see that for GFM 2025, the average unit price was $44.25 and the quantity was 1,454.47 K. If we check for AMJ the next quarter, we can see that the quantity has also declined as well as the average unit price has also declined. But we can see that in July, August, September, the quantity has declined, but the average unit price has increased. So from here, you can do the trend analysis. Even in OND, that's October, November, December, we can see that the average unit price has increased. So from here, you can do the analysis for the demand. Scrolling down, you'll be able to check for the monthly summary as well, that what all shipments were there in Jan 2025, what were their average unit price, what was their quantity sum percent, and so on. Scrolling down, as I mentioned, we have pre-designed charts available for every dashboard. So you can see that these are the charts that are available for ready to use. You can customize them, you can download them, you can check them into table format. And if you want, you can add your own chart, you can create your own summary report and pivot. Last but not the least, we do have What's New tab with us. Now, many of you must be doing the SWOT analysis. That's the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Okay. Using Volza's powerful dashboards, you can do SWOT analysis in a very easy way. Okay. Like I mentioned, using the shipper summary, the consignee summary, you'll be able to identify the opportunities that you have in market, the opportunities in terms of profit, the opportunities in terms of average unit price, the opportunities in terms of the countries that you can opt for. Okay. Even you can check your strength, that what's your market share, at what rate you are supplying and at what rate others are supplying. You can compare that. Now, there are always threats from the new entrants in the market. You can check the new entrants in the market using our What's New tab. So once you click on this What's New option, it will give you a pop-up window wherein you have the option to select your desired option, that if you want to check it on the company level or on the HSN code or on the shipper level. So here you can see that you have saved a workspace. For an example, for last 1 year, I have selected here. So if I want, I can compare my selected time duration, that's 1st Jan 2025 to 31st December 2025. I can compare it with last 1 month. That would be Jan 2024. It can be, sorry, December 2024. It can be 3 months comparison, it can be 6 months comparison, 12 months, and 24-month maximum. For an example, I select for 3 months. And now I have an option that what's new basically works on an algorithm that it compares two time frames. Okay. After you select anything here, the system will showcase you results in two different color codes. The one is the red one and the second one is the green one. So for an example, I am an exporter and I want to check what all new buyers have entered into the market because I'm planning to explore my buyers list. So I'm planning to adding new buyers in my list. So I'll click on this consignee option. I want a comparison for last 6 months and I'll simply click on apply option. Now system will give me results on two color codes. So you can see that green ones are the one who have not done shipments in the past, but they have done the shipments in the current time frame. And whereas the red ones are the one who have done the shipments in the past, but they have not done any kind of transaction in the current time frame that I have selected for. From here, I'll be able to identify, first of all, the new buyers that have entered into the market. And in case if I am a supplier and I have opted for the supplier report here, so I'll be able to get the list of the new competitors that have entered into the market that could be my potential threats. Okay, as I mentioned, there are always threats from the new entries in the market. Now there might be different kind of use case. Okay, few of you could be importers. So from here, you'll be able to check what all new HSN codes have entered into the market, what all new products you can target, what all are the new suppliers that are there whom you can also target along with the existing suppliers that you have. You can check all these things. Now, the companies or the HSN codes that are coming here in red, that doesn't mean that they have stopped business. Okay. Stopping business is one possibility. Second possibility could be they have a different buying time frame. They have a purchase frequency or they have selected months for their buying. So you can check that thing in time series as I already explained. There are few buyers or maybe importers that comes here in red option. That means that they have not done any kind of shipments in the present era. So probably you can call them, you can target them as well, because stopping business doesn't mean that they have permanently stopped it. There might be a scenario that they're not getting the competitive rates. That's why they stopped importing. There might be a chance that they were not getting the quality of the products. That's why they have stopped importing. So you can even target those companies as well. As I mentioned, you can check this report on HSN code, summary, consignee summary, shipper summary, and all as per your requirement, as per your preference. So this is all about the dashboards that we have in Volza. Now I would like Rohit to explain the contact parser page, that how you can extract the details of the DMUs, how you can extract the details of the contact persons, and how you can approach them. Over to you, Rohit.
Thank you, Sakshi. I'll quickly present my screen up here.
Yes, Rohit, I can see your screen.
All right. So let's deep dive into the feature where we can get the contact details of a company. As we all are here to generate the business, we wanted to grow our business and how the business will grow. If we get the contact details and crack some good deals, that's how we can improve our business stats, right? So to checking out the contact details, we have the option available on the Volza's platform itself. What all you have to do, you have your data available. In the data you can see there are companies who are the shippers, who is the consignee, whose contact details you would like to see. You just simply need to click on the name of the company. As soon as you click on the name of the company, it will redirects you to the another page where it shows you the company's profile. Then there are LinkedIn profiles available of that company. You can check out who is the person. You can review their LinkedIn profiles as well. By reviewing their LinkedIn profiles, you can get the idea what that person holds the designation in the company. You can check out the designation section as well. So these are the LinkedIn profiles available of a company. Similarly, you will get here, you will also get to see the options where the location and the branches of the same company, if it is available in multiple locations, you will also get that. There are company websites also given. You can review them as well. If there is any social media page or if there are any latest news on the same commodity, you can get that too. So to check the contact details of a person specific, you hover the cursor to the name of the person whose contact detail you would like to see. And just by clicking on the view phone and email option, you will get to see their phone number and email address. So this is how quickly on Volza you can fetch the contact details, as the Volza platform is smart enough to give you the relatable contact information to that will help to grow your business as well, because a contact is very important. To contacting the people, you will get the connection of a cracking a deal. So just within a few clicks we have got the details of a company. Here, there is one additional features that I would like to explain. If a company deals in exports as well as in import, how you will find out, how you will study their company's transaction history. So you have these options available given at the top: import as well as export. Just by clicking on them, you need to click on this unlock option. Just after clicking on the unlock option, the window pops up and it compares different periods to you and give you the information what these companies stats are. So here, as we can see, there are these number of records of shipment this company has done in terms of export. Here we can see this graph as well, similarly that we have seen in the summaries section. It shows us quarter wise. If we wanted to change it to month, we can do that. If we wanted to view this in tabular format, we can. Alongside, we have this particular company's deals in different HS codes. So by using this HS code summary view, we can see there are this company involves in several HS codes, and the graph is also available based on that. If you wanted to view them all, you can. If you wanted to compare them, you can compare as well. The company's buyers are involved here. You can check out their potential, how much they have, how much shipments they have done, how many value of shipment they have done. You can check out from this company has buyers across the world. In terms of export, in country level, you can see here this particular country is into the export of 32 countries. This particular company is exporting to 132 countries. You can see the map here. With you hover the cursor on the country for which you would like to see the stats, as we have selected on USA, United States of America. You can see there are 200 plus buyers in America for this particular company itself. If you wanted to check out the shipments, these are some shipments which comes up. If you wanted to check these particular companies shipment in more detailed way, we would recommend to search this data in view in global option. That will redirect you to a search page where it will show you the shipments of this particular company. The similar growth comparison chart will also come up here. It shows you how much this particular company has grown in their entire journey. The year-on-year comparison has available here itself on the platform. Then we have this supply chain intelligence. You can check out that there are companies who are selling to this company, then this company is selling to ATC, this particular company who is at the middle and for which we are reviewing the export profile. So these are the suppliers from for this company, and after that, this particular company is supplying to these companies who are the buyers for them. And after that, you can see the complete supply chain from where the product started and it went to the second company, then they exported to this company, then they have exported after and afterwards where they are exporting to. In terms of product, we can check out that particular company is importing in these different HS code, and then they are exporting in these different HS codes to their buyers, and they are getting the supplies from these companies which are available on the left. Here on the trending partners, we can check out that this particular company is importing from 3 different countries majorly, and there are suppliers from these countries as well. And after that, they are exporting to these countries, and there are buyers in these countries. So this sort of similar information you will also get in import section. If you would like to check out the import of a particular company, the similar information will come up. Not just this, now if you would like to monitor this particular company, so we have the set and alert option. The set alert options give you the complete advantage so that even if a single shipment happens for this particular company, you will get notification. So just enable the button and select OK, and your alert has set. So you can check out in the my alert section as well, like how many alerts that you have applied. You can view that. So these alert options give you the latest updates. You do not have to go to the platform. You do not have to Google any particular companies to fetch any details. Directly, as and when the shipment is happening, when the data arrives, automatically it will be notified over your mailbox. After this, if you found that this particular company is a company who can be your potential buyer, who can be your competitor, so you can mark these companies accordingly. If this company is your current buyer, if this company is your current supplier, you can assign them tags. If this company is your competitor, your import competitor, your export competitor, your prospective buyer, your prospective supplier, you can mark them accordingly. Or you can view their data in global search as well. Any company's profile that you are viewing, or any company's profile that you are saving as a contact, all of these companies will be saved here in this companies section. This companies section will show you all of the companies that you have saved, all the companies profile that you have saved that are fetched here. Again, if you forgot to set up the alert option, the company is still available here. Just by clicking on the bell icon, you can set the alert for import or export. You can select the alert option and make sure you turn this toggle button on for all the users who like look after this particular company. There are sections companies deal in, there are different divisions. So if this particular company who also like if your another user also look after it, you can get them notified too. Just by clicking on the OK icon, the email notification has been set up. This alert will directly come up to your mail as and when the latest shipment happens. And here on these options, you can check out if you have viewed any particular company's profile. This icon will show you in green. You can mark these companies as favorite as well, so that it will highlight here as red and will be added to the favorite section. And this particular company's contact, if you have saved, that will come up here. If there are any contacts available for that companies, that will come here. Or later on, if you wanted to tag this particular company, if you forgot to tag earlier, you can tag it now as well. So in this section, there are many companies, if you have saved, you wanted to filter just by whatever the companies you have viewed. If you wanted to filter them, you can filter all of the companies that you have viewed, that have filtered. Whatever the transaction histories of each companies that you have seen, that you have filtered here. There are companies where you have worked upon. Okay. So you have marked them as your prospect buyers. If you wanted to exclude them and now would like to work on the companies who you have saved here, so that will be going to view. So accordingly, there are multiple filter option available. You can set up your filters and work accordingly. In this, not just the companies, along with the companies, it also shows you the imports and export stats of the company. It also show you the country of that particular company. Here in the countries section, you can check out this particular company's imports records, how many shipments they have done, how many values of shipments they have done, how many shipments they have exported, how many values of shipments they have exported. That will come up. As and when you assign the tags to any of the company here, prospect buyer, prospect supplier, my buyer, my supplier, so that will be coming in the designated section. As you can see here, in the all section, all of the companies are coming. Buyers will show you your buyers section. If you have selected any of the company as your competitor, that will come up here. Accordingly, it will show you the suppliers as well as the import competitor. And for the contacts that you have fetched for, all the contacts will be saved in this contact section. You can view it later on as and when needed. Not just this, you have the option available to get the contact details of a company in case the contact details is not available through the this LinkedIn based feature. If you wanted to manually contact them, so our team is capable enough. You can just by selecting the manual contact option, you can request the manual contacts as well, and our team is competent enough to provide you the contact details of that particular company. You can fetch the contact details from the platform itself. So thank you so much here. This was all from our end. The whatever the details that we have discussed today, I wish if you guys have any of the queries, please reach out to us. Please schedule your one-on-one query sessions with us. If you need the complete walkthrough of the platform with our experts, you can schedule your sessions accordingly.
Later, we have covered different kind of alerts that you can use. Volza is built to empower businesses of all size with reliable trade intelligence. I would now like to open the floor for your questions. Please feel free to raise your query here in the chat box. We would be really happy to answer your queries. And in case if you are left with any of your questions unanswered, I request you to book the personalized session with us using the booking link that is available on your Volza homepage. Just go and schedule a walkthrough from there with your preferred time slot, and we would be really happy to assist you on the personalized session. So we do have few queries in the chat. So you need a one-on-one session. I'm just dropping a booking link from where you can book your one-on-one session.
Thank you, Sakshi, for taking that. I would like to answer Karishma's question where she wanted to connect on a WhatsApp group. So, if you have subscribed to our platform, the WhatsApp group is already created. I would request you to please connect with your admin and get yourself added in the WhatsApp group. Also, you can email us to add yourself in your WhatsApp group. So you can email at helpdesk@volza.com. I would request Sakshi to please mention the email address in the chat box as well.
Yes, yes. And even you can reach out directly to the sales executive that is mentioned in the account section of your user information. So we hope we were able to answer your queries. I hope you all must have find this workshop fruitful. I would really appreciate if you drop some feedback regarding today's session in the chat box. We would be conducting the next workshop on the coming Wednesday, that's 21st of Jan. So I request you all, and I would be really happy to invite you all on the workshop that we would be conducting on 21st. We would be concluding today's workshop here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to partnering with you on your journey to smarter, data-driven business growth and a smoother customer experience throughout your journey with us. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.